Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to a pollution-filled GregTech New Horizons Season 2. We can see the pollution falling. And that is because I had a bit of a issue where I accidentally exploded my heat exchanger. Now, before we get into it too much here, it didn't do that much damage, actually. It was surprisingly not that big of a thing. It did destroy up to here, but it didn't destroy anything back here, and I think maybe it was the pipes that blocked the explosion. I don't really know. It destroyed this one pipe, but it didn't destroy any of this. Didn't destroy that. I wonder if it got blocked by these Hastloy pipes. I don't know. And it also didn't destroy this. It did destroy the distilled water tank that I had down here, but it didn't destroy any of these pipes. So maybe, well, they have the same blast resistance. I don't know. So yeah, unfortunately I did end up running out of steam. All our turbines I turned off. We are running out of power as we speak, but I have about to get this going again, so we should be fine. I have a decently large buffer, thankfully, but it'll drain really quick. I haven't turned anything off, so I need to get this up and running pretty quick. I did move this distilled water underneath, so it's just out of the way, because I think I'm going to build another reactor here. But let me get this going first. So I need to get this cool fluent back. Oops. Yeah, sometimes the wrench is just too fast. Alright, so let's do this. And then we'll get this back on and we are good. Now, I had a thought. Like, usually you need to pass the threshold, and sometimes the heat exchanger will produce steam. Well, I was like, why don't I just set the hatch to only superheated steam, so we can't ever get steam in there, even if it'll just void the regular steam. So that is something I thought. Alright, let's get this going. We'll get the reactor running. We have plenty of that there, and then that is going, and we should be good. Now, the only thing is, I can't see the tank underneath, but we are producing a surplus. Alright, so it's going to take a little time to spin up. It may, yeah, I was like, it may be producing regular steam, but since it's locked, it can't go in there. Alright, cool. So, I get going. There we go. We got our turbines running. Crisis averted. I don't know what we were down to. I think we were down to about 2/3 or half. Yeah, we were down 700 million something. But that wasn't too bad. Thankfully, this is really easy to craft up. A few hatches, a maintenance hatch, heat exchanger, and titanium. That's all it is. Alright, so, like I said, I think I'm going to craft up. We need to... I just got myself distracted. I was thinking about something else with the turbines. I think we're going to craft up a second one here. Like right here. We'll just double this. It just requires the 2 quads. They do require 48 uranium, but we just got a whole bunch of uranium. So we're pretty good on uranium for a little while with the miner running. But I think we'll do 2 of those. Now, the only problem with this, if we're at 2700 heat, we are past the max capacity for this heat exchanger. So I'm going to have to craft up a second one, which is not a problem. So the second one would go right there. And I think that'll work. We'll just pipe out the... I'll have to move this to before that. I also wouldn't mind a little bit more in there. We have a whole tank full of IC2 coolant. But I don't want this connected to the A system or anything like that. If I'm changing channels or mess something up, I don't want this to be dependent on P2P. So this is its own separate, completely separate thing. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll just pipe in the hot coolant into both, or the cold coolant into both, and then the hot coolant will come out the bottom, and both will go into here and here. Now, the problem, and I don't know how I'm gonna, maybe we'll have to do regulators, is because we'll be producing 2750, but these do have a threshold of producing the superheated steam, so I can't have all the coolant going in the first one and the second one not getting enough coolant, the hot coolant, because then it won't produce superheated steam. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. Also, figuring out what turbines to use. I was looking up the next kind of turbine I think we're going to use is stellar alloy, because this is kind of like the next step up. Unfortunately, it is quite difficult to get. Now, we are producing 27 something. 270,000 that we're producing. We basically, this produces this amount of hot coolant, so 1350-ish. And then that is timed by 200, because that is how much superheated steam you produce per hot coolant. Yeah, so 270,000 superheated steam we are producing. Now I'm using 96, 96, and 75. I think that worked out to like 265 or something like that. So we're using just under what we are producing, which is why this is very, very slowly filling up. But if we produce 2 of these, then we're going to be right around, what would we be around? 540,000. So I'm just trying to figure out like the ratio of things we would want. We do want, man, look at that turbine efficiency. 170 is that turbine efficiency. That is so good. The problem with that is nether star dust, and I don't have a easy way to get nether star dust at the moment. All right, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit figuring out of like the ratio. So that's 150, that's 170. Yeah, we can see how much more this produces. 14,000. But that actually produces more than that number. Like this is producing 7,200, even though the turbine says 4,800. It's the efficiency, so it's adding 2,400 to it. So this would actually be producing 21,000 if I did that. But I don't have enough for 200. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to do some math. Let me get this built up. Now that we're base is back on track here, we will. Yeah, I just need to. This is gonna take me a while. Thankfully, I have all these auto crafting. Ooh, I forgot about the iridium neutron things. Those are a pain. That might take a while. And use a lot of tin, which I haven't got. Oh, wow. I can actually... Oh, there we go. That was easy. We're crafting that up. It does use a lot of beryllium and stuff, though, but 16 iridium. Also, the platinum line is just chugging along. Look at this, 2,300 platinum now. Iridium, 1,384 iridium. Osmium seems to be the slowest at the moment, 90. Ruthenium, 1,447 ruthenium. So we are just chugging along with that, the platinum line. Okay, just a quick update. I need to go through my things and see what I can automate because quite a few need like different circuits. Like this one needs a 21 and stuff. So I was always just dumping it in here and doing it manually. But I need to go through and like there's this one and then there's this one, possibly fully automated. But that has like a 22, so it's like, yeah, it's still kind of annoying. I could always dump it in that one and then just manually change the number as needed. But we'll get to that in a second. I've gone ahead and I also need to do the math. I'm pretty sure at this point, unless I want to go farm up 100 withers, we're just going to go with the Ori stuff, or Hurricane, whatever. But I have got the next one built, and I used which things I had. So I have quite a bit I need to craft up here. I need to figure out the math and all that stuff. We're just going to copy that with that. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to connect that straight across. I don't really like doing that with not 100. Here, how about 23? Sure. Did I fix that? There was some weirdness with... I can't remember if I fixed that. I think there was some weirdness with the mixer and the water. I think I did fix that. I don't usually like having conduits up. I much prefer them either 2 up or underneath. I don't like if I want to walk through here, I don't like having conduits come across. But I think for now, we'll do that. I could even maybe go underneath. Although, see, that comes in from underneath, so I have to go from the side, and then I would have a hole in the ground. I know I can cover that up with the conduit stuff, but anyway, getting off topic. So we got this going on, and then I have moved the tank, and I've actually put more coolant in it. I actually put 2 of the tungsten steel, so almost 1 million in there, because I was doing more. Each one of these pipes has 40 buckets in as well. So I think this will work. They don't go through it like super fast, and these pipes can handle it faster than, yeah. So you can see it's only using 1350 or whatever it is. These can handle 20,000 a second. So this should be fine. I don't think there would be an issue with this. And then I just have the cold coolant coming out there, cold coolant coming out there. I have to craft up a whole bunch more turbines. That's why I haven't. I'm taking a quick break from it. The second. Just getting everything set up. So this is how I'm going to do it. Both the coolant's going to come out here into this tank, and then the tank is going to do that. I thought that would be... I mean, I could even have the tank here, and then both things go into it. It doesn't really matter. This is just how I ended up doing it. I copied underneath. I did the same thing for the water. The distilled water comes in, and then I have two pumps pumping out into the hatches. I tried to split it off. I tried to have one tank there and then one tank there, and it was just being a bit funny. Just the way the GregTech pipes split stuff, it just was being a bit funny. So that's what I've done. All the distilled water is ending up in here, and then it's getting split off into the heat exchangers, because I may even want more after this. Now, the next bit I need to do is this. So here is the hot coolant. It's coming along here. This one will be piping out as well. I think I'm just going to put regulators on. I need to build that out as well. I think I'm going to do regulators on the thing, so we have them almost equal. That way, the first heat exchanger won't steal all the coolant, kind of thing, or most of it, and then the second one's going to be left with not enough for steam. So that's what I think I'm going to do with that. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more of those should be good with that. All right, now I just need to do the math for these turbines. So we're going to get about 2,700. That's, I think, 540,000 superheated steam. So I got to do, that's actually five large turbines is almost exact, isn't it? Because we produce just under 1,300, I think. 1,350, I think. Because it bumps around. Wait, what's 96 times 5? Well, that's not even anywhere near enough. That's 480,000. Maybe 5 large and one regular would be. I got to do the math on that, as we can see. I may need to. Got 96,000 there. 64,000. I think that may actually, yeah. So 5 of those would be 96,000 plus 64,000. Yeah, it would be 544. We would we'd be using just a bit more than we have. But that's fine. I can always regulate it just a bit. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So I need 5 superheated things. So I need to craft up, no, I need 5, I need 6. Holy cow. I need 3 more of these and 3 more of those. That's a lot of titanium. It's easy to build. I mean, these are super easy. Just titanium. These are just was it magnesium and steel or whatever they are. How am I going to do this? All right, let me get this stuff going. I need to get all the heat vents and stuff going first. So let me sort that out, and then we'll come back. Okay, I think I found weird bug. I can't figure this one out. For some reason, when I put the recipe on there, all the other ones worked fine. This one does not want to put this stuff in the input bus. I have increased it to 16. The only thing I think of is for some reason it's thinking this is not big enough. I originally, maybe it's, I don't know if that's the name of it. Hold on, I changed the name and then I changed the, I'm like, can I just erase that? Set it back to the, yeah. So I changed the name and then I changed the input bus, and it feels like it, because it's 4 items and originally I had the small input buses that only had 3 with the circuit in. So I feel like that is what it was doing, because when I put this in the one over on the chest, it inputted into the chest fine. So that tells me the pattern's fine, but it doesn't think there is enough room in that. If I do 4, yeah, there we go. There's the item. So the pattern works fine. For some reason, it's not recognizing that input bus. I don't know why. I've been using this as well. Other recipes work fine. Now that I'm thinking about it, they only have... Oh, the component heat vents worked, and that has... Ah. Oh, that's only 3 items. Yeah. So that would have worked in the L1. All right, let's try this again now that I've shown that works. And that was the other one. Nope. See, it doesn't want to put in. It doesn't want to insert in there. All right. Last thing. Let's try this. Just reset it completely onto there. All right. That is kind of like, I'm assuming that's completely reset and everything. I think even though the channels haven't popped up, I think it works. All right, cancel that. No, it doesn't want to work. All right, I can't figure that one out. Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Because if I put the items in there, it works. So aluminum. I wonder if it's clashing or something with the other recipes. This will work. Watch. No, it doesn't work. No, there it goes. All done. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that won't go in there. If anyone knows, I would love to hear. I think I may just change it to the crafting recipe. I mean, it's only one plate more expensive. It's not like the end of the world or anything. But I kind of wanted to get them all in the assemblers. Yeah, I don't know. LV. It just won't even insert in the thing. It's a weird thing. I'm just going to we'll just do that one, I guess. Kind of annoying. I have to switch it to, oops, the GregTech version of it. Otherwise, it won't work. All right, I can drag it in. I don't need to do that. Wait. All right, so I'll just do that, and I'm gonna need. I think I need a couple more. No, I don't think I will. Let me try that recipe, and then let me just see if that works. That should take a second. Yep, see, it works in a crafting table. I don't know. I can't figure that one out. Anyway, if anyone has any ideas, I am all ears. Okay, we are back, and it's been quite a few hours later. This has taken me quite a long time just to set everything up, get everything smelted. Lots of steel, lots of titanium, but nothing we can't handle at this point. Lots of that stuff, but yeah, not too bad. So I think we're good to go here. We'll see if something explodes. I just did a backup, so we should be good. Now I do want to switch something here. We can see all the pumps coming out of this thing, and I'm going to switch this one. I switched it to a large turbine. And that's going to go to 96 for the 4,800. 96,000 liters per second. And this one needs to be 96,000 as well. And then this very top one is actually lower. This is just a regular turbine. And this one has an optimal steam of 64,000, but we're going to be producing just enough to do 60,000, I think. I haven't tested this, but from my math, I think that is right. And I just realized I did those. They don't look the same. No! I can't have it not look the same. We'll just do a minor little thing. I can't have it like not symmetrical. Alright, let me just fix that and that. And that. Is that right? Gotta make sure I didn't do... Yeah, we're good. Okay, are those matching? Now they're matching. I didn't notice that. I also replaced all this stuff, so no more EV buffered hatches. I replaced all those with IV dynamos. Finally got around to doing that. So nice and tidy. This can handle 8 amps, but we're gonna have 6 amps right here, and then it goes to the bigger cables, which can actually handle 16. So we can expand this to add 2 more if we wanted. But I think next time we're gonna upgrade our turbines. We upgraded this to 16 amps. So as you can see, I got rid of a bunch of the old dynamos I wasn't using anymore. So we have been busy for sure. All right, so that is that. Now, I guess I can flip this on now. I got all the stuff. I've double checked it. We got our quad fuel in there. I may want to, just thinking, maybe even increase that to 4. It should pop in there. Bud, go in there. There. All right, cool. So we got that. I don't know if the the other one's gonna work because I did it from JEI, NEI, or whatever. So maybe the MBT data. I might need to wait for this to run out to do that. But I think if I do this, this should all work. And like I said, I just did a backup right before I started recording. So there we go. Turn on. How is this looking? I don't think... I mean, we're pushing this out with an IV pump. There's no way it's not going to work. Underneath, what are we looking at? Is this working? Yes, 2600. So I think if we do that, we got our water in there. There we go. That regulator is on. Yeah, get me up. Oh, I forgot to do this. Where did I put the thing? Right, there we go. I'm waiting for an explosion. Okay, we're running. We're not running out of water. we seem to be okay. Is hot coolant coming out of this? Or regular coolant? Yep. Okay, I think we're good. We got superheated steam. Superheated steam going in there. All right, that's going to take a second to speed up. Oh, I forgot to... Dang it, I forgot to... Let me, if I can, get this really quick. There, locked it to superheated steam. All right, hopefully... Yeah, we're only at 40%, so that should hopefully speed up. Let me just double check these. I never did. Oops. Never did build this out. I should. Makes it easier. All right, 1350 liters per second. 1350 liters per second. It looks like it's all running okay, right? Yep. We're right around it. All right, yep, those are filling up, so let's get these going. And we shall see if I actually managed to do this right. All right, and we got our distilled water coming out. Yep, I think we're good. I haven't checked to see if we're producing enough distilled water. I think it's like a perfect loop, but you know, just got to be careful. So I will keep an eye on this again for a while. I got decent pumps on that exporting, so that shouldn't be an issue. Same on this side, and yeah, it looks like we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're back up to that. So that's about... I kind of want to maybe get a million in there just so I know that is the thing. All right, and there's the superheated steam. Well, we are running everything, right? Everything is running at full here. 7,200, 7,200. 7,200. And then these are all 3,600. Yep. I think we're good. Now these are going to be a bit less, this top one. Let's check these first. 72 and 72. So these should be 3,600. Now, I don't know what the top one is. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but 3515, this one should be like 1,700 or something, right? Yep, 1,757. Okay, I think we're good. I wonder if I could even up this, because it looks like maybe my math wasn't exactly on. I'm kind of curious if we just do 3,200 and 3,200. That would be exactly what we are producing. Maybe the math, I don't know. It does feel like we're like right at it, I think. No, it looks like I don't know. Maybe we actually producing more. Maybe I'm curious if the numbers are buffed or nerfed, or I guess buffed. But all right, so there is that, and then yeah, look at that, 11 amps, 11 amps of IV power. Haha, love it. All right, so I can get everything going on in the base now. This thing should be chugging along. Yep. And then I might be able to even say I want more titanium. With both blast furnaces running. We're still... Are we... Yeah, we're dropping a little bit because that is 2 full amps of LUV, or almost... That's 50,000 EU per tick we're using right now, but that is like barely dropping. That is amazing. Okay, so I was going to get started on the last part of the platinum line, and I didn't realize quite how involved it actually is. Starts here, and we have to go all the way through to there. So we got about, what is that, 9 different processes. Unfortunately, I do not have time for that today in this episode, or in real life, actually. I don't have enough time after I built my all that and expanded it. What I am going to do, and I'm going to try this, and I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I was kind of going through and seeing which one I could... which gas I could get rid of this. I was thinking about building up 2 new ones and doing a little more advanced things, but I started thinking, I think I'm gonna just take out the hydrogen and see if that works. I was going through the recipes, and there really isn't... The only thing that is the energetic alloy, like these special ones. Hawk Algadorian, we don't do. Hot Vivid Alloy, we haven't got to yet. These use the hydrogen, but I can also just do it without it. They take a lot longer, but I don't smelt these up that much. And Vibrant Alloy is MV, and we're at LUV now. So I'm just gonna test it and see how I feel about this until I can get more built up. The problem is I want to have LUV, but I only have so many amps of LUV. I only have 4. And I don't think I'm going to start replacing all these and making more amps of LUV yet. I think I'll probably just wait to get LUV dynamos. But anyway, so I'm going to do that. And this Ruridit, which we do need a thing for. Throw that in there. And that is the ruthenium, and which we have 2,600 now. That's crazy. And iridium, 1,900 of that. But we need 64 of this, and I figured Oh, I forgot to do that part of it. I figured I could get that going, and then next episode we will jump into the last. We'll finally finish up the. We'll finally finish up the platinum line. All right. I don't know. As of right now, I don't know if these are going to clash with anything. All right. I highly doubt something will clash in it with the 17 in there. So we'll do that. All right. So Ruridit 64. Should we get that going? And did that just do that hole? Holy cow. It did just do it. Oh, did it? No. All right. Is it going? Yep, there it goes. All right, cool. How long is this? 55 seconds. Well, it doesn't really matter. We can have this stuff smelting because we are making so much more power now. I do have the entire base turned on as well. I even have oil going. I have my wood going. I have a whole bunch of machines over here running. So the entire base is turned on. And I'm going to be dropping a little bit, but I can have the base running for quite a while with those things running. So yeah, we're dropping a little bit, but it's really not, it's not that bad, as we can see. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.